Hey, what's up everyone? Yep, another boombox. This is a Samsung PCD 720. I had tested this out when I got it in. I test them and then I put a little note on them, or I try and remember what the hell's wrong with them, and then usually I have to test them again. But this one, I bought it up at the AMVETS thrift store. Small electronics, $12.96. This one, deck A, eats tapes. It's a tape eater. So you know what that means. And with most of these, it's belts. And this one is pretty filthy. So it's going to need a really good cleaning too. But what we're going to do is put belts on the both decks, because usually they're tied together and the belts all, one belt that'll run A, one belt that'll run B, and one belt that runs A and B, the motor belt, is usually how they are. I'm not going to say that this Samsung is, because I've never tore one of these down, and that's going to be the fun part, is tearing it down and figuring this one out. Looks like the face will come off. Probably all the screws in the back, and then the whole face will come off, and then we can work on the decks. CD works, radio works. Haven't gotten one yet that the radio don't work. But always the tape decks. When you're dealing with them little baby rubber belts, they get dried out and then they snap. So I'm going to get you set up, and we're going to have some fun, and we're going to tear this guy down and get some belts on it and see if we can't get it all cleaned up and then ready to take down to sell. Alright, let's see if we can break this down a little smaller here. Just get to the receiver part. Pretty simple, couple of plugs. Looks like probably, and then lift the speaker up. Wunderbar. Boy, not much weight to them, so a little itty bitty speaker in there. Alright, let's see how the battery compartment looks. New. I don't think there's too many people that actually want to put, looks like 9 D batteries in this. Yeah, buddy. How much are D batteries now? It's been quite a while since I've bought a decent set of D batteries. Not many of those left. Probably best bet would be to make a battery pack for it out of some like 18650s or something and put in there. You can get a heck of a lot of mAh milliamps per hour out of some 18650s. Nothing in there. Plus it'd be rechargeable. Anything in that one? Nope, that's just a hoe. What we got? Manufactured July 1993. There's an arrow. Nothing in there, just a hoe. two up here. That'll release the CD drive from the back. I think I got that one. Now let's is it ready to oh, I got something. That one, and that one. Oh yeah, let's open our doors. Okay. The knob's off. Ooh, yeah, I like a knob, huh? Pretty simple. Get two. There's one. Two. Ooh. Three. And four. Oop, one in the middle. Now our deck. What do we got? Got one big plug here, one in the middle, and one there. And Mr. Deck. Yeah. Yep, that belt's dookie. That one's still kind of hanging on. Okay, this one looks pretty simple. I'm not going to say it is, but it looks pretty simple. If we don't have to take the motor up off of here, I'm not going to. There's 5 screws here, 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 and 2 on the top. You can pull that motor up off of there. But I have found that trying to put 2 belts on and trying to place a motor really kind of sucks. But I think we can get in here, through here, and pull the belts, hook them and then pull them out onto her, or vice versa, whichever we feel that we need to do. Now the bottom part of the pulley on the motor, let's put it that way, the bottom comes over to the, let's call it the left hand side if you were looking at it. And of course it's going to hook on everything. And this will be on the top side of the motor. Those both look the same. Our little ones, these should both be the same too. This one, that's the one that was working, and this is the one that it is all floppy. And those two are the same. So let's see what we got. I think I still have my belts out. I just got done doing a little tape deck. That one was pretty simple. I didn't even turn on the camera for that one. I just wanted to get it done. So I just went ahead and did it. Where are you at anyway? Ah, there you are. Holy crap. Again, I buy variety packs from Amazon. Just for the simple fact is I do so many. Well, there's our two big ones. There and there. Get rid of those two. Now we need our two little ones. What do we got here? Oh, there's a couple that are just ideal. Yeah, little. I like to have them just a little bit smaller. Let's go through our crap. We got there, got two. There's two. Those looks like the same ones I already have. No? Those two. I think. Yeah. I like these two. I like these two better. But you can buy them on Amazon. I buy them usually 2, 3, 4 packs at a time, different sizes. There's flat belts, square belts, the big belts for the turntables. When I start running low, I just go on and order a bunch of belts, so I have them. That way I'm never without them. Because as you see, we do a lot of belt replacement. It's the most common thing on all these little tape drives, cassette decks. Okay. I need my little hook. I'll bring you back. Okay, I went ahead and put the two little belts on. That's pretty self-explanatory. Put it over the big pulley and stretch it over, put it on the little pulley. Now we're going to have some fun. Remember, this is the one that goes on first. It goes up on the motor furthest. Yep, just making sure. You can tell by lining them up. The top pulley on the motor lines up with the large flywheel, and the bottom one lines up with the other flywheel. So you know, it's pretty easy to figure that out. Now the hardest one's going to be this one because it's further away under the bracket here. And so I'm going to see if I can't sneak my hook under, there we are, and hook it, and I will put it on the big pulley on the flywheel, and then we will stretch it. And put it on the motor. This one I think I can just kind of fish it down and hook it on the pulley and stretch it like so. Perfect. Okay, belts are on. I'm gonna clean up the flake. Yeah, the face plate. Clean up the face plate. We'll get it cleaned up, and I'll see if I can't start cleaning up some of the housing. I'll clean up the speakers and that, and then we can start reassembling, which is pretty simple on this one, and we'll see how we did. Okay, before we get to reassembling, I think we should clean this deck up. Deck up? Deck up. I had one of these cassette decks. Was a, what was it? I think it was a teak. No, it was that Onco, whatever. That one. And I cleaned it up, put belts on it and that, and it was really muffled. So I scrubbed and cleaned the head on it. It was a single deck. And every time I cleaned it, it got a little louder. Cleared up a little bit more and a little bit more. And I cleaned it just like I'm doing now, with butt on a stick, and just kept scrubbing it, cleaning it, cleaning it, cleaning it. And finally it came back, which kind of goes to show that cleaning the heads on a cassette deck while it is either out, or if it's pretty easy to get into, is really important. I don't know how much we should actually be lubing on these. I mean, a little bit. You know, there's kind of a rule of thumb that metal on plastic doesn't need to be lubed, but there's always some lube on them. This one, there's absolutely nothing on it, so obviously they felt they didn't need any from the factory. I just lubed up the slides for the play. Everything else, let's see. Now there is one little spot that I know is metal on bronze, and that's the pinch wheel drive, which is right here. And we'll just put a little dab on those. All right, now let me play, rewind, fast forward, play, rewind, fast forward, try that again, play, rewind, fast forward, yep. Alright. So now let's get this long one out of the way, since it'll be the hardest to get to. There. And we have this one, which goes and then our big one. Alright. Speaker. Oh, I gotta find the battery door. I think that's still sitting over there where I cleaned it. Can you see that over there in the shitty seats? Alright, let me go find the battery door. Okay. Power to it. FM radio. Okay, we got her all done, all cleaned up. Looks a heck of a lot better now too. Alright, let's see, radio.
Discotheques and parties, pleasure-seeking individual.
CD. Got some Crew in. CD works, tape, let's see, A, got some Flash Gordon, music by Queen. Deck A. And deck B. So that's going to do it for this one. New belts on the deck drives. Everything else worked on it. Just needed all cleaned up. So we got new belts on the cassette decks. Cleaned up. Yeah, Samsung model PCD 720. Manufactured July 1993. So that's going to do it for this one, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and I hope it helps somebody out for changing the belts on the decks on one of these. So I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, see ya.